All right, welcome back. Of course, it's Gotham Comedy Live, and I'm thrilled to bring up our first comedian. You may have seen him on MSG's The Bracket. He tells me he's very funny, and I believe it because he is Tim Krompier.
What's up, New York? Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks. Thank you. So, let me tell you a little bit about myself. First off, obviously, I'm from the hood. Don't judge this book by a cover, right? I call this Look Gangster Geek, people. Yeah. I will cut you and then I'll upload a virus to your computer. That's how I roll, all right? And I know you've all been staring at me since I got up here because I'm very exotic looking. You've never seen a lot of this mix before. You're wondering what it is. A lot of you ladies are getting tingly in other regions and you don't even know why. You're like, Timmy, it's delicious. Please, let us in. Let us in. I get it. I get it. I'm actually half white and half Caucasian. That's what's going on here, people. Yes. My mother was a cracker. My dad was a honky. True story. They met at a hoedown. Mom was the hoe. Dad held her down. And now I can't jump, and that's my life. I have to live with that every day, all right? Yeah, tough for me growing up in the hood. Yeah, I went to a really rough high school. I was one of 6 white kids in my entire graduating class. Just saw my class photo. It looked like a vat of hot chocolate with a couple of marshmallows dropped in it. 4 years of awkward, that's what I called the people. Yeah, yeah. Most awkward moment of my life ever, though, still to this day, was in the 11th grade. Because in the 11th grade, I was the only white kid in my American history class. I'm gonna let that marinate around the room a little while. Yeah. After that day, I had to start my own underground railroad to get to my next 7 classes. I was the white Harriet Tubman of the entire school. Yeah. Yeah, tough, man. My senior year, though, I toughened up a little bit my senior year. I started my own gang, all-white gang. Yeah. We were called the Victims. Yeah, we'd wear the kick me sign and the wedge you already done and just taunt the bullies like, now what, bitches, now what? That's how we rolled, yeah. Don't mess with me. I was in the Scared Straight program. You guys know what that is? It's when they take the kids to the prison for the day, they match them up with a prisoner, take them around. I was in that. I was there 5 minutes. The prisoner takes me in the corner, he rips off his shirt. He's like, we're here together now, just me and you. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So I raped him. I did, right there, yeah. Mm-hmm. Now we're friends on Facebook, and every day I just give him a poke just to remember that day. Like, there you go. Yeah. Enjoy that, Spider. See you in 8 to 10 years, buddy. Yeah. Not into politics, guys. I don't discuss that in my act. I'll let you know that right now. I don't get into it, but you seem like a nice group of people, so I'm just going to open up. Listen, whether you're a Democrat or a Republican, I think there's one thing we all can agree on tonight, and that's that this haircut today was a huge mistake on my part. Seriously, okay? I thought Shark Week was over, but apparently not, because I didn't ask for the fin. That's what I'm trying to say right now. I didn't walk in the barbershop and go, listen, I have the biggest forehead on the planet. Can we accentuate that, please? That'd be great. Now, no bangs, just push that bastard up, all right? Because I want to look surprised all the time. Yeah. I'm 40 years old. This is my haircut. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm living with. But, you know, I'm 40, and that's what it's a tough age for a man. It really is. You ladies don't get it. It's really hard on us. Because every day is a physical surprise. Yeah, every day you wake up and something happens. You know what happened to me today? I woke up and my hip popped in and out for no reason at all. No warning. I rolled back in bed, went on WebMD on the phone, because that's what we do, right? I put in hip popping and out, and you know what it said? It said, you're 40, dude. Walk it off. That's what it said. But this is my body at 40, and you know what, ladies? This is what it is. I'm happy with it. I'm not going to argue it. This is what I got. Not my 20s. My 20s, the assets were obvious, let me tell you, all right? Let me break it down for you. 6-packed abs, all right? Flowing hair, thick hair. I could go like this whenever I wanted, just... chiseled chin. I didn't have this 1.5 chin. I didn't have this really, I didn't have it. The fact that you're laughing hurts my feelings, but I know it's there. But that's what it was. Simple. But I got different assets at 40s, ladies. I got different assets at 40, all right? This is what I got. I think you're going to enjoy it. You ready? This is what I got. I got 2 abs and a 790 credit score. Yeah, that's what I'm rocking right now. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you want mediocre sex and a cosigner, I'm the guy for you. Any guy give you an orgasm, sweetie, I'll buy you a house. How about that? We can lay in bed and put your head on my chubby little belly and talk about the Coach bag I might buy you if you're a good girl. Yeah. So, started working out in my 40s a little bit, working out. I just stopped recently. I stopped working out because, you know, I got a compliment, and that's all it takes. Am I right, people? Just stop? Yeah. Just one, hey, you working out? Yes, thank you. Now I'm going to take July and August off and try to work that compliment into sweater season. I appreciate it. You know what my compliment was, though? It was the ultimate compliment for a dude. I'd never been so thrilled with myself, ever. Let me tell you what happened. I was doing a casino. After my show, I went down to the bar to buy myself a drink. And before I could buy that drink for myself, a very tall, incredibly gorgeous gay man offered to buy those drinks for me. Thank you. Thought I was gay. I've never been so flattered in my life. Yeah. I was so excited. He thought I was gay. I just went with it. He's like, hey, can I get that for you? I was just like, yeah! Put an olive in it and slide down here, sailor. Let's talk. His name was Blake. We talked for 45 minutes. Great guy. Great. I got so caught up in our conversation, I completely forgot that my wife was with me on that trip. I see a very angry Italian woman coming out of my peripheral, and in my head, I'm just like, all right, Timmy, decisions have to be made right now. Drinks were $12.50. I think I did the right thing, guys. She was like, what's going on? I'm like, nothing, slut. Step away. Thank you. Whatever. Met her back up in the hotel room an hour later. She's like, what was that down at the bar? I'm like, drinks were $12.50. She's like, good job. I would have done the same thing. Yeah. Now get that sweet ass downstairs and get mommy some appetizers. Yeah. Thought we did it. So I am married. Sorry. I am. And marriage is very difficult. If you're not married, I'll let you know, it's all about working on the relationship. That's what we do constantly. And me and my wife, we do. That's all we do. We work on it. Because we're totally different people, complete opposites with everything. It's like I'm a morning person, and she's an alcoholic. So, yeah, she goes a couple of pops, she goes right to crazy town. She really does. Guys, you ever feel your woman angry next to you, and you didn't do it? You don't even know what happened. You just know she's angry. She's smiling to everybody else, but you know you're in trouble? That's like every day for me. This just happened last week. My best friend and his girlfriend and me and my wife went to a restaurant, and in the middle of dinner, my best friend gets on one knee and starts to propose. We had no idea. In the middle of the proposal, he starts to cry. Really sweet, very emotional. I just look over at my wife. I see her smiling, grinding her teeth. She had a little tear running down her eye, and I thought, uh-oh. She's not crying because he's crying. She's crying because she's mad that I didn't cry when I proposed to her. So I knew as soon as we got alone, it was on. It was on. As soon as the valet shut the door of the car, whoop, why didn't you cry, Timmy? Why didn't you cry? Robin cried. Why didn't you cry? One tear, one freaking tear. Why? I'm like, listen, I've been crying every day since, okay? You'll win. It's a marathon. You're winning. She gets very emotional. She doesn't like me to come do shows sometimes. I go on the road. She gets very upset. She has a couple of drinks. She'll say the same thing to me. She's like, you going to do a show? Great, go, leave. I don't even want to look at you. Just go. Because that's what I have to believe every time you're telling me you leave the house. I have to believe that you're going to do a show. But for all I know, every time you leave here, you go to another house because you have another wife and you're going to see her. Yeah, honey, that's always been my dream. To leave here and go somewhere else where it's exactly like this. You weren't nagging me enough. I had to bring in outside help. What can I tell you? But why do we like the crazies, guys? Why do we like the crazy ladies? I'll tell you why. Because you're the best in bed. That's right, ladies. You keep it hot, and we appreciate it. My wife's the best. No one's better. You know what she did for our anniversary? She brings me in the bedroom. She points at the bed. She goes, I want you to put me in there and do whatever you want. So I tied her up, and then I went to Hooters for dinner. It was awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Tim Krompier. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Gotham.